Hello and welcome back. Today, we'll be talking about Tony Stark, billionaire, inventor, and armored avenger, one of pop culture's most iconic figures. Few characters have a journey as complex or compelling as Iron Man. We're diving deep into the fascinating history of Iron Man, tracing his evolution from a Cold War-era industrialist to the global icon we know and love. It's a journey filled with innovation, personal demons, and an incredible redemption arc. So strap in and let's begin. Our story begins in the turbulent year of 1963, a time gripped by the Cold War and burgeoning technological advancements. It was within this climate that Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, Don Heck, and Jack Kirby introduced the world to Anthony Edward Stark in Tales of Suspense number 39. Lee's challenge was to create a character that went against the grain, an industrialist and a weapons manufacturer, seemingly the antithesis of a hero, yet one readers would ultimately empathize with. Tony Stark was presented as a brilliant, wealthy playboy, but also a man with a severe heart condition sustained by his own ingenuity. Captured in Vietnam, or Afghanistan in later retcons, Stark was forced to build weapons for his captors. Instead, he crafted a crude, bulky gray suit of armor to escape, equipped with a magnetic chest plate to keep shrapnel from reaching his heart. This origin immediately established key themes: the power and responsibility of technology, and the hidden vulnerabilities beneath a polished exterior. The gray armor quickly transformed into a sleeker, golden design, before settling into the iconic red and gold palette. In these early years, Iron Man was often a symbol of American technological prowess, battling communist threats and supervillains, all while Stark struggled to keep his alter ego a secret from the world. As the decades progressed, Iron Man's stories deepened, moving beyond simple heroics to explore the complexities of Tony Stark's character. The late 1970s and early 1980s, under the remarkable creative team of David Michelinie, Bob Layton, and John Romita Jr., brought about some of Iron Man's most defining narratives. Foremost among these was the seminal Demon in a Bottle storyline, starting in Iron Man number 120. Here, Tony Stark's long-implied alcoholism came to a head, crippling him physically and emotionally. This arc bravely depicted a superhero battling a very real human addiction, fundamentally humanizing Stark and establishing his personal struggles as central to his identity. It was a groundbreaking moment, solidifying Iron Man as more than just a suit of armor, but a deeply flawed man striving for redemption. Following this, the Armor Wars saga in 1987 saw Stark confront another consequence of his genius. When his proprietary armor designs fell into the wrong hands, he embarked on a relentless, morally ambiguous quest to reclaim or destroy them, regardless of the cost or legality. This storyline brilliantly explored the ethics of technology, intellectual property, and Stark's often questionable judgment when driven by his principles. It showed how his innovations could be both a blessing and a curse. Throughout these eras, Iron Man became a foundational member of the Avengers, but always with a distinct, often arrogant streak that made him a fascinating and sometimes controversial figure. The turn of the millennium brought a fresh wave of innovation to the character, truly setting the stage for his global dominance. The critically acclaimed Extremis storyline by Warren Ellis and Adi Granoff in 2005 reimagined Iron Man for the 21st century. Stark injected himself with a techno-organic virus called Extremis, allowing him to interface directly with his armor, summoning it mentally and integrating it into his very biology. This wasn't just a suit, it was an extension of himself, granting him enhanced abilities and a sleek, powerful new aesthetic. Extremis modernized Iron Man's mythology, making him incredibly relevant for a technology-obsessed era and subtly laying groundwork for future adaptations. Around the same time, Tony Stark took on a pivotal and highly controversial role in Marvel's game-changing Civil War event in 2006. As the leader of the pro-registration movement, Stark advocated for government oversight of superpowered beings, putting him directly at odds with Captain America and dividing the superhero community. This era showcased Stark's evolution into a powerful, albeit often pragmatic and morally gray, leader willing to make difficult choices for what he believed was the greater good. It cemented his reputation as a complex character, capable of both heroism and profound miscalculation. While Iron Man had a dedicated fan base in comics, it was his silver screen debut in 2008 that truly catapulted him into the global consciousness. The casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark was nothing short of revolutionary. Downey's charismatic, witty, and deeply nuanced portrayal perfectly captured Stark's genius, arrogance, and underlying vulnerability, making the character instantly beloved by millions worldwide. Director Jon Favreau, alongside Downey, crafted a film that felt grounded yet exhilarating, translating the core essence of the comic book hero to a new medium with astounding success. The film ended with Stark's game-changing declaration, "I am Iron Man," shattering the traditional secret identity trope and establishing a bold new precedent for superhero cinema. Over the next decade, Iron Man became the undeniable cornerstone of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, appearing in 10 films. We watched Tony Stark grow from a self-obsessed arms dealer to a self-sacrificing hero, confronting cosmic threats, building new families, and ultimately making the ultimate sacrifice to save the universe in Avengers: Endgame. The MCU not only amplified Iron Man's legacy, but redefined it for a new generation, imbuing his story with an emotional depth and widespread recognition that few comic characters ever achieve. His journey resonated because it was fundamentally human, a brilliant mind grappling with immense power, personal flaws, and the weight of responsibility. From a Cold War creation grappling with communist threats to a universe-saving Avenger, Iron Man's history is a testament to the enduring power of compelling storytelling. Tony Stark's journey is one of innovation, deep personal struggle, and ultimately, profound growth. He reminds us that true heroism isn't about perfection, but about the willingness to confront our demons, take responsibility for our creations, and strive to be better, even when the odds are stacked against us. What's your favorite Iron Man story or moment? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Iron Man's history, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating world of comics and pop culture. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.